Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hit live for the first time in a month, and fucking Snyder's like, you know what? I don't want to fucking do this. We're done.
Well, if he's not staying, I'm not staying.
I only got 4. Oh. Okay. I guess it's just me and my Sun Cruisers now. Good thing I got 2 4-packs, but I only got 4 in the office.
All right. I'm back. I don't have a headphone, but I'm back.
Yeah, I went to Billy's. Went to Billy's after work.
Okay, how'd it go?
And I went, Eliza, the girls and I, we went out to Billy's to get out of the house, have a little dinner. And the news came on. And I haven't watched the news and whatever. And Billy's, no, it's a sports bar up here in Manchester, New Hampshire. They put the news on, the local news. They put, like it's the Patriots game, and they got the fucking sound going throughout the whole bar. And watching the local news, and then the national news comes on. It leads with a couple things. Man, the sound bites they had at Trump.
This is where we need D-Money.
Here's the good thing. Here's the good thing.
Were they talking about eating cats and stuff?
No, Daddy Trump told me he's going to take away my anxiety. Fucking done. At his rally. I was like, I'm in. Daddy Trump. Daddy Trump's going to protect me.
I just found out it only costs $6 for every 3 months. I'm back too.
Oh my God. But I was talking to Amanda at dinner, and I'm like, what's wild? Like, we haven't heard of Kamala Harris in the last 3.5 years. All you saw was Biden for the last 3.5. And then as soon as that debate happened, Joe Biden has disappeared.
He's dead.
And now all you see is Kamala. But don't worry, Joe Biden's making his first appearance since the debate on The View.
That's where he should be. And I don't actually know if he knows he's going to be on The View.
No.
Do you know that's not even her last name? Like, people are making like a huge deal about it. Like, she didn't take her husband's name.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me.
I know, it's like crazy. Like, people are like flipping out about it. I'm like, who gives a shit?
No.
What does it have to do with anything?
Zero. Well, if you made a name for yourself, you usually don't change your last name. Cher didn't even fucking have a last name.
Oh.
Everyone loves her, especially on Navy ships.
Oh.
Yeah.
How many times did you jerk off to Cher back in the day?
I'm gonna be honest, 0. By the time that I'm back, turn back time, did I get a little aroused? I did, but I was probably too young for that. Not sure what was happening with my penis.
She had the fishnets on, and she had like the thong bodysuit going. Oh, maybe that's where my love of older women came from. Yeah, and
no, great looking for a 60-year-old. I think I was just too young for that.
But if you saw a picture of Madonna right now, you would definitely not be saying that. Like, that plastic surgery on her went woo hoo hoo.
Let's see. Cher. Oh, now I'm looking it up. Cher turn back time.
This is Snides. This is why I wanted to go early. Like, it's been so long that I'm like, we have so much bullshit to get out of the way before we talk softball, and I don't want to do it at 9:30 at night. So 7:40 is better.
Yeah, dude, that song terrible.
That song came out when I was 2. I was not jerking off to it.
You know who else made an appearance on the nightly news tonight? On I think it was, what's WMER? ABC? NBC?
Yeah. It's ABC out of Manchester.
So ABC National News was Mitch McConnell.
Yeah,
I thought the alien that controlled inside his brain fucking died.
It's like Men in Black.
Yeah. We go away for a month and we've turned into a political podcast and with some softball. Yeah, that's
we weren't a softball podcast for a while anyway. So,
I mean, fuck, we were actively counting down the minutes of how quick we could get off.
And I don't think it's because we had anything good to do that. I think I wanted to go to bed.
It was more of just like, fuck this.
It was going to my first day of school the next day. I needed to be rested. Yeah. Meeting my new teachers.
I didn't even realize this. I forgot the hurricane was coming. You guys are coming.
Yeah, whatever. I usually come like a hurricane anyway.
Quick and easy.
Hurricanes last a little while.
Not always.
They already canceled school for Thursday and Friday.
But you know what? So Snides, you know what the great thing about you living in Florida is now? You know what you get to do?
Work.
Have a hurricane party, though. Hurricane parties are the best.
I'll be working. You got to deliver the mail.
Mail don't sleep.
No, don't.
No.
Someone's got to deliver the dreams to all the little boys and girls.
Yeah, and guess what? It's almost first of the month. Those fucking people need their checks.
There you go.
Wow. We're right back to the canceled.
Uh,
Oh Jesus, that's so. How has work? So when we last spoke a month ago, you had worked 85 hours in 3 days. How has work gone since then?
it's still been rough, but not that crazy. I mean, 2 weeks ago I did 75 hours, and then last week I did like maybe 58. So it's kind of a little bit less.
Okay.
We got 2 new people, so it's 2 more people who can work, but it still sucks.
But at least you got some new people, so you're not doing it. This is gonna be fucking. This is gonna be fucking Snyder. This is gonna be Snyder this week in Jacksonville. Snides, just make sure you have your galoshes ready.
But, sure.
You don't have galoshes for tomorrow?
What the fuck is that?
You don't know what
Rain
galoshes
boots.
are?
The big old fucking rain boots.
Oh, I had my fishing boots.
Why is
So
this
is
not
it-
playing?
Because
I don't-
the path that I saw, it's staying to the western part of the state, but is it just the storm will reach that far?
Snyder delivering mail on fucking Wednesday and Thursday.
You in position? Yeah, we're prime. Ready
Great.
for contact.
Dorothy.
What is? Isn't it like the finger of? Oh, it's the finger. Oh, Snyder's stuck. Oh, and then we got a fucking.
And of course Thursday and Friday I'm at 2 routes that I have to be outside for most of the time.
Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh. It's real exciting. Couldn't be like one today where it's all curbside. Sucks.
I remember when people used to not complain about having to work. You remember those days? Those were the good days. No one wants to work anymore.
What were we, 12 when I didn't complain about working?
I loved working. I got that money and I went straight to illicit things.
Oh, I hated working. I never want to work.
Yeah, but you work from home, don't you?
Yeah, girl. Fucking, we could have fucking stories about who's worse. Amanda actually looked at me. She's like, she's like, I thought about Snyder because there was a flyer in the mail that said, U.S. Post Office is hiring, and I'm like, it doesn't fucking sound bad. Only problem is we're not gonna be here for much longer. But like, I'm like, it's fucking better than what I'm doing now.
You know what sucks though? Like if we want to move back,
Yeah.
Unless someone will like switch with me, I have to start I'd have to reapply to the post office and start all over again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's mutual swaps. So it sucks.
Jacksonville isn't the hot ticket.
Oh, it probably is. I'm just saying,
Oh.
like,
Southington isn't.
Actually, Southington's kind of up and up. It's kind of turned into a little West Hartford.
You're not wrong. You'll be put in like fucking Danbury.
Oh,
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
What's going on here? I've heard bloody murder since. Oh no, I'm getting
Nope,
it
we're live.
already, and I'm struggling tonight. We didn't sleep. We didn't sleep last night. Now I'm struggling tonight at 7:48.
That's why we
started the show.
We start early so we can end early. It's the life of having kids.
it's called
Fuck it, here we go.
It's called melatonin.
Fucking for me or the baby.
The baby.
Who falls asleep first?
What? I'll tell you what. That Valium used to be a really fun night. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bring It, your official political podcast for the 2024 election season. There may be a guest appearance tonight, allegedly, I hear. We'll see.
Allegedly.
If we're
We've heard
still on.
that a couple times. Last couple of weeks where we've canceled, he said he was all the way in, which I think it was just because we had canceled. Coco, what's happening, baby? What the fuck are you drinking?
Well, so I was gonna do
Chocolate
2
milk.
juice boxes, or is it?
No, it's not. That looks like a dirty chai.
No, just kidding. It's a protein shake. It's actually gonna work. It's
Gotta get those muscles up for Sea Worlds,
and
Get
the
that arm
sleeveless
moving.
shirts that we're gonna have.
Oh yeah.
I also only have like 4 minutes left, 10 minutes left before it's 8 o'clock, and I can't drink any more of this. So I'm gonna need to get
Why
going
are
quick.
you fasting?
buddy? I'm skinny fat.
You got a
It's
little
hidden.
belly.
It's hidden. It's skinny fat. I got them hips. These hips don't lie. I just wear a shirt that hides it.
You're fabulous.
Yeah.
Are
Absolutely.
you? Can you see your pecker?
Yeah, I've been able to.
That
yes,
nice, beautiful penis of yours.
Zoe, go open the door.
handsome. Yeah, I can see my wiener.
So you're not that fat.
No, but I mean, that doesn't mean I can't lose a couple around the middle. Really, just a diet thing. Alcohol. That's why I'm not having alcohol
Well,
tonight.
it's not a bad idea. Another thing I saw in the news today is people are outraged on Capitol Hill about Ozempic and all that shit and why it's so overpriced. It's like, well, that's because that's our medical insurance pharmaceutical system here in the States where everything's overpriced. Go
Yeah,
fucking figure.
Isn't that shit really bad for you?
Yeah, but you can lose a lot of weight really quickly. It's
Not
okay.
if, not if you have diabetes.
And
It's
you
Oh,
not
can
bad
that,
for
yeah,
you,
that too.
or whatever it is.
What was that? You can die?
You could die. Yeah, are people dying from that shit?
Snyder,
You could die from everything. Is this?
Look-
did you
look
get this
at
on
me.
OAN?
what's his name?
I don't know.
The Alex
Trebek?
No, oh Jones, Alex Jones.
Alex Jones, yeah.
you can die from it.
Ozempic is from the leftists.
Satan delivered it.
Oh, as we said, the political podcast for this election season of 2024. Snides, what's up, baby? How you been? What you drinking?
So I got 2 Busch Light peaches and I have a 16-ounce Ultra. I mean,
You know how I know you're a basic bitch?
might get a little frisky tonight.
I like how much we've switched from you would just be like, this is my water, this is my tea. Now I'm like, I have water and a protein shake, and I want to make guys around fast. You're like, I'm getting drunk tonight. You're on it.
Yeah, I had a code red, but these 2 peach Bush Lights and a Mick Ultra sounded better, so here we go.
It's having
I
a
gotta
pack
listen.
of all Americans next.
I'm just looking forward to Crystal bitching about being home for the kids with 2 days, no school stuff.
Bring them with you.
Oh
Throw 'em in
yeah,
the truck.
yeah. That's real safe.
Fucking have them help out. You'll be done in a quarter of the time.
or it's going to take 1 1/4 time.
Yeah, see, I don't think they would actually be very helpful. They'd be reading
No.
people's mails. Daddy, why is this collection bill for? I'm going with the drink of the summer, the year,
Yeah.
the cruisers. They're
Going
fucking great.
cruising.
That's also after a couple vodkas at dinner, but that's a different story.
Sure.
Dinner. What's dinner? Didn't get to have dinner yet.
Oh, I made the most ghetto dinner
haven't
tonight.
missed a
I had
meal in
some.
17 years.
I had leftover mac and cheese
Oh yeah.
and leftover General Tso's chicken,
Ooh,
and I
that
fucking
sounds-
threw them together. And I just ate that. And then you're like, "Are you ready to go?" I'm like, "Let me poop," and then I'm in.
that sounds
So give me
good.
about
though.
half an hour, and I'll probably have to go again. It was
What kind of mac and cheese was it? Was it the blue box or was it somebody else's?
It was the generic, but it was the white cheddar instead.
Yeah, fine. That's still
Yeah,
better
no,
than
it worked.
anything
It worked.
else.
And
It
I
still
threw
sounds really good.
I threw the mac and cheese in the container
Shook
so
it
that
up.
I got more of the sauce.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a-
Did you
that's a
add
cool-
any No, that actually sounds really saucy for you, with you and your lack of condiments.
I threw in a little bit of there was a little bit of the straggler rice left too, and I just mixed it all together. And then I was still hungry, so I finished a jar of queso. Like I said, I'm actually kind of fat. I had a
I
new
was going to
queso,
ask
and
if
I wanted
you
to
put
get to
some.
that.
I was going to ask if you put some sriracha in there, and obviously not. Snides, what's the buffet I'm going to? I am going to go to the buffet while I'm down there, and I might go live. Just
Crystal's buffet.
Cristal's buffet.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
It's,
I'll
where
be
you stay? Where are you staying?
there. Don't worry about it. What do you think?
You're staying in Orlando.
Kissimmee. Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? Like,
Huh?
then you just got to go to Boston Lobster Feast if you're staying out there.
Okay.
Yeah, go to Florida to go to a place named after Boston, the place down the street.
Oh, you can eat lobsters, bro. It's fucking really good.
They're probably
All
the
right.
best lobsters.
I'll go to Nordic Lodge when I
Right.
need to do that.
You guys are staying in Kissimmee.
Yeah.
For what reason?
So got an invitation last Saturday for the World Series.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Had
had
to
to
turn
pass.
it down.
I had to pass it up. It was really, it was tough. Like, it was fucking hard, man. Like, that's what she said. But I taught Amanda was like, you know, you can go. Like, Amanda gave me the green light, but I'm just like, you know, going down there this weekend and then being home for a weekend. I was at a wedding the weekend prior. My mother was up this past weekend, like being at Worlds this weekend, and then coming home and only having one weekend with my daughter and then going away again. I'm like, it just didn't feel right. So I'm like, and I'm loving dad life, like everybody knows, and I passed it up, and unfortunately, but hopefully maybe next year will be a little closer where it's easier to get down there.
Yeah, my plans to be there for the Sea Worlds, but that could change in a heartbeat. Yeah, this will be the first time in, I think it's 2006 was the last time I play Worlds.
You didn't play. Is nobody needs a Mike Snyder, or can you just?
Well, it's just, the problem is we kind of folded after the deadline, so
Right.
it's limited options, and I can't. I mean, I was told I can't play B Worlds, which is crazy. So, I mean, I've had 12 at bats all year, so to find a team, it's kind of like I could go with the LOB guys and hang out and coach, but I'd rather not waste the days and do it the next week for Sea Worlds with those guys.
Yeah,
So,
especially those are your
my
guys.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and plus everyone's going to be there. Like, I haven't seen a lot of people since I moved. So,
Sea Worlds is such a great time. Coco,
Yeah.
is this your first Sea Worlds that you're going to?
No, it's like my third or something, I think.
it's a good weekend because I'm still going to see a lot of my friends because the major's going on. So I'll see all those guys, and then all the teams from up here are going to be here. So it's
is the major and C at the same time? It shows how little for a podcast, we are fucking finger on the pulse. I'm finger on the pulse.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I went once when it was just the Sea Worlds and once when it was C. So one of the years it was CB, so I missed the Sea Worlds and played in the B Worlds.
Yeah, that's when
C
it
was
used to
during
be.
the week.
Yeah,
It was
well, that's
CB.
the problem. That's the problem with like B Worlds now. B World starts on like Wednesday.
Right.
Yeah, I think that year it was Sea World was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and B Worlds was Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
I mean, even like going to A Worlds and the double A, I think it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday or some shit. I don't know, but it's like it's not really worth me either calling or taking those days off. I'd rather go and hang out with Hummer and the guys. And I mean, it sucks, but it is what it is.
No, and I get that. Like
my reign of Sundays are going to come to an end this year.
Wow, no confidence in your AZ guys.
No, I'm saying me playing. I'm saying me playing. I've played every Sunday for a year.
So J-Ro, that's what you have to look forward to.
Yeah. Did you take my ginger ale from the fridge? There's a whole fucking 12-pack on the ground. Put another one in the fridge.
That means you did. You definitely
did.
took
Oh,
his ginger
yes,
ale.
absolutely.
I drank it right after work.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I wish I was going to be down there. But, you know, that's a fun week. That's Sea Worlds with the World Series and seeing everybody. There's that energy is a lot.
Mhm.
You know, you have also the women's C and D at the same time with the men's C plus the World Series. I wish they could get the women's World Series going at the same time, but it's a little tough. I know. I get why you can't.
I think they let the women play on the stadium for that, right?
Well, and that's why, right?
Yeah.
Which is good. They need to be doing that.
Right.
So right now for Sea World, you have 58 teams. You have 58 teams.
You know how sad that is? I mean, was it Evan or John Kings that put up the Disney thing like last week or the week before?
Heaven did, yeah.
That's the difference. I mean, I know times have changed, but you're still getting 100 teams at Disney.
How about D this weekend? It's 105.
Yeah, you know how much it used to be? Like 250.
Fuck.
So
2 years ago, it was 150, 180 in that ballpark.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think Heaven brought up a good point with PCB. with WSL Worlds doing
Well-
it over like 17 weekends in a row, apparently.
Yeah, like it was
But
like
I-
how people don't want to go, and it's like you just had 3 weekends in a row. This isn't a you trip issue.
And you won a fucking surfboard that's the size of my prick.
And I heard it's terribly run from the guys in Jacksonville that went.
Oh yeah, I saw a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's just rains nonstop there.
Well, there's no directors to be found. The umpires don't know the rules. They're like, I heard it was really, really bad.
It's underhand. How many fucking rules are there? What's the difference between WSL and everything else?
I have no clue.
Is it still a yellow ball and underhand? You can pretty much figure it out.
Yeah, can't they just do this as a pickup at this point? Like we'll just umpire ourselves. I'm
Well,
swinging at the
wow.
first pitch anyway, and
Me
in Worlds,
too.
I'm not even allowed to touch a bat. So
When are they getting the robots? That's what I'm wondering.
after Jerry West has a couple of years with us, not Jerry.
I
West,
love Jerry West though. Like he wasn't like Jerry West was fucking awesome.
He's dead, isn't he?
No,
He just died this year?
It wasn't. It's not Jerry West. That's the basketball player.
Yeah, he just died.
no. Who's the umpire?
No, I'm thinking the umpire West though.
You thinking about Hernandez, the one who fucking
No,
No,
Angel
no, no,
Hernandez
no,
was
Angel.
dog shit.
Yeah.
No, the cowboy one. He like
Yeah,
he
Joe
put out
Joe
country-
West. Joe West.
Country Joe West.
Yeah,
There
Joe
you go.
West is the best. Angel Hernandez can suck at it.
Did you watch that documentary?
On the Armando got
On
the
Yeah, Colorado.
he
The
that
perfect
umpire
game,
felt
the
so
20
bad.
the 28 out, yeah.
That was
He
awful.
felt
That's
so
crazy.
bad.
And
I
and
haven't watched it, but that's
it's
brutal.
really, really good. I loved how the college kids were pushing for him to for them to change the to a perfect game,
Mhm.
which I think they should because they've changed other things since then.
Absolutely.
I mean, the fucker was out by
Yeah.
2 steps.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But it was a real. You should, if you have time, watch it. It's really good.
It is. It's I'll take a look at it, but that you look back at that call, and it's just like what the absolute fucking fuck
Yeah.
just happened.
He knew it. He knew immediately. He fucked up.
Yes, and he felt awful about it.
Right.
Yeah. And what
That's
they
where they
did.
should have appealed, and he should have said, "I don't know how you can overturn that, but he should have made up something."
Yeah. Did he hold the bag?
Yeah, he didn't hold the bag. That's it. Like he didn't hold the bag, and then it gets overturned.
Yeah. Dude. But what they did the next day was the best when he went out there and with the lineup card, and
Yeah.
that was
Oh.
good. Yeah.
All right,
I
so
mean,
here you go. Just last year, D Worlds was 131.
So down 25 teams.
Down 24.
26.
107
24.
this year.
Yeah.
And then the year before, I'm pulling it up here. The year before, 131 again. So 131 used to be their number. So you're missing a solid.
30.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
we'll just
look
call it
at-
30.
Look at SeaWorlds. I think SeaWorlds last year was 89.
SeaWorlds in 22 was
And I had been saying 105 or 107. You're right, Jero. It's 105 because 2 are photographers.
Okay.
so men's C in 22 was 78.
Mm-hmm.
And then so
80
let's say it's the
Last
same
year-
kind of number.
Last year was 89, I think.
If you're fucking on this,
23.
I'm impressed.
This is why his route takes so long because he stops
'cause-
and looks this stuff up.
No, because we just missed the bump. He's either 85 or 89.
78.
Okay.
Could you bring one truthful fact ever?
Yes. Swing anarchy.
Daddy Trump over here. We got Daddy Trump over here throwing numbers around.
But that's still 20. If you look at SeaWorlds,
20
that's
20
20
teams.
fucking teams. That's a lot.
We got 2 weekends still.
Yeah,
What do you
2
think, we'll pick
weeks.
up
No.
10 more
Yeah, but I think it closes Thursday.
Probably.
This
Yeah, we
Thursday
got
or
our
next-
bracket on
next
Friday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
No, I think it closes this Thursday, like in 2 days.
I feel like once people say, "Hey, we have the $525 you want," they'll be like, "Sure, you can join."
No,
Fuck
they-
it, you're an
matter.
A roster. You haven't played all year. Come on.
Well, and like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 teams starting getting a first round bye, basically. Not buys. They're getting a first round win of an
Yeah.
automatic.
Yeah, like
LAS.
LAS, yeah, they're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look at this Josh Schleybaugh
Josh,
and the
why does-
Schleybaugh
what is it?
Glowing Boys in here.
Right now, it doesn't matter when the fucking B bracket comes out. If you guys don't win, I'm gonna make fun of you for months.
I love
Right.
that. When's the horse show?
It's got to be soon.
Yeah, I thought they couldn't do
Sea
They
Worlds.
can't
It's
do
gotta
Sea
be this-
Worlds.
It's got to be in 2 weeks.
Yeah, so it's during Sea Worlds. It's that weekend of Sea Worlds. That's why they bumped. That's why they went from D to B.
And they just won the ASA, so don't fucking
They know a thing or two.
yeah.
They do all right.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers. That big fucking ox, Ben Young. Anyway, what Coco?
Yeah.
I know we've been off for a while. We've been off, we've had technical difficulties. Feelings have been hurt. We've had a lot of off-air arguments.
Shot clock violations, timing
Yeah.
of shows.
Yeah, how
Not
about this?
recently.
No,
No.
I was just trying to build up the suspense and make it sound sexy.
Because we
Thanks.
definitely have. You have a broken monitor somewhere. Like,
Oh yeah, no,
behind
it's
the
actually
scenes shit was real. That's why I was like, what did I do this time?
it's right there. I know you can't see it. Hold on. Carry the board for a bit.
No, so yeah, he threw me off, and he's like, "We've had a lot of things," and I was like, I thought we were pretty good right now. What did I fuck up this time? But we've had.
I
some
fucking
bouts.
love this. I love this monitor. It was
buddy.
it was a nice, clean monitor, and
What'd you do?
it's big. And
It's
then I
stuck on
fucking mic stands and monitors don't mix. Like boom mics, you know how this can move.
Yeah.
If you hit it and it hits your monitor,
She gone.
monitor loses.
Yeah, seven Mai Tais don't win either.
I was just trying to educate myself on the whole. We're not going there because Snyder will go off the deep end on it.
Oh boy.
But anyway, over the last month is what I was talking about. You lost a notebook? Like, what's up, Coco? Now you're going fucking loose leaf papering? What do you fucking no condoms? Just fucking over there being all fucking willy nilly?
You know what?
You're-
I'm
Hey,
trying to
man.
ride out the year of Coco. I know it's coming to a halt, so I'm getting dangerous. No, this is. I
3
have
solid months left.
all of the.
That's like 2 shows.
I have all of the D World teams printed out by power ranking. I have the winners bracket. I have the losers bracket. I told J-Ro before we jumped on that I wanted to try to get like as few pages as possible. So I have 6 pages worth of printed stuff on one page. So I can't read shit on the winners bracket.
You definitely used work paper for that.
I'm going. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
This is
I
my
should-
study hall today.
Uh-huh. We haven't really got into it, but how do you have 2 local teams fucking playing each other first game? Switch the bracket.
2.
Yeah. I mean,
There's more.
I know,
Well,
I'm just
there's
saying,
2
like the 2
around
Connecticut
us,
teams are
yeah.
playing each other. Like,
yeah, Wits.
fucking
And-
switch it. See, Reapers.
Yeah.
Like, switch the bracket.
I'm okay with it in the first. I'm okay with it happening in the second round. So like,
Right. Not
You
your
know,
first game.
like we play a team from Pennsylvania, which we don't see a lot of, but let's
Right.
just say like it was easy game into Young Guns. Like those are 3 teams that played each other or could have played each other pretty regularly.
Yeah.
But us, Harambe Athletics and Young Guns, like Young Guns and Harambe have probably been at the same tournaments.
They probably play league against each other.
Well, no.
Pennsylvania, New York.
Long
That's-
Island,
I don't know.
Pennsylvania.
I don't know.
But like A&D, those Young Gun boys, like know them well. Great
Yeah.
fucking team. Also, Young Gun's probably one of my dark horse teams to win this thing.
Mhm.
But like, I agree with you. Like looking at some of this, listen, this is 100. It's only 100 teams this year,
Mhm.
so a little tougher. But
Yeah, but-
more so in the C's. Like you have deeply needed.
But again, you could change the like. That's
Yes.
what I mean. ASA changes the bracket.
New
Like, change the bracket.
Jersey,
you're looking at-
yeah.
You might now. You might have
if Wolfpack
Yeah.
wins, they play Shamrocks.
that. You might have 4 less teams next year because of that. Why are we gonna fucking travel all the way to Florida to play each other? It's fucking stupid.
It's kind of what I say about regionals. I'd like to see regionals go off of power rankings.
Yeah.
I think so. I think with these bigger tournaments, like I would like to see tournaments go off of power rankings in general versus points. Who gives a fuck about points? So you played in a lot of tournaments. Good fucking for you.
It's
Yeah.
a thank you for spending a ton of money on us.
Correct. That's
Yeah.
it. So like with that, you'd have a Michigan team, Broadstone, be one. You'd have that New Era team out of Boise, Idaho, would be like the 2 seed. Green Mountain Boys would be 3. Young Guns would be 4. So like that's pretty cool to see 2 local teams be a top 4 seed.
Mm-hmm.
And you have Michigan and Idaho teams that have been playing all year, have strong power rankings. Like fucking this Broadstone out of Michigan, 17-2 in class, 19-4 overall. New Era, 38-6, 44-7.
You get those teams that play 100 games.
Yeah.
Texas
You know what I
Redwood, 60-19-1.
Yeah.
They'd be looking at
Guess what? They're going to lose their first game.
because they're going to play.
It doesn't matter. I mean,
I like power rankings way more than points.
yeah,
Points-
because you don't.
Sorry, go.
It's hard to judge a team just because they played so many games. You know what I mean?
I'm also
So-
looking at real quick the
Yeah.
points used to fucking you used to
Matter.
like have trouble getting the points. Now I'm
Yeah,
looking
now they give them out like fucking candy.
some foreshadowing to some of my research here, but Scott Routing has 1,620 points, and that is 44th for points.
Yeah. It used to be a struggle to get 1,000.
Yep.
I'm looking at
1,000 used to be
multiple.
your way in.
Yeah.
I'm looking at multiple teams under with 2,200 points and under that are sub 900 power rankings, but have a decent start. We'll just say because of the points. I like the power ranking. I think power rankings is what everybody looks at because that's all anybody fucking cares about. So
Mhm.
why not look at that? And it's all because of Coco, like you said. Thanks for playing with us all year. Here's a
Mhm.
3:15 start time.
Yep. Yep. And it's going to, I got a bad feeling for the Murderers Row boys.
Wow, starting off early. Who are they
It's not,
playing?
it's not because of them that I told. So I was saying, I went through and I circled anyone that was an Indiana or an Ohio team. And then I checked all of their rosters to find where the Amish were hiding. This team, Scott Routing, they're 24-5.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah,
Um,
they're definitely Amish. Look where they're from in Indiana.
Their 2 C guys that I could see were with Rock Run last year.
Who are their C guys?
A Miller and probably a Yoder. No, and everyone else. It's their first year playing.
Oh, it's all their brothers.
Yeah.
This has got to be Lehman's
There's-
brothers. It's got to be the Miller's brothers. It's got to be Troyer's brother. It's got to
There's
be
like
Yoder's. They're all their
No
brothers.
way.
Bash Baggers or something that I had never seen. That name.
Bontrager.
Bontrager.
Yeah, I had never
Yeah.
seen that one. But
They
these
got it.
guys.
They're all their brothers, man.
Yep.
It's
Oh
guaranteed.
Jesus!
They're
So
fucked. They're gonna win. They're gonna win it all.
one of their 5 losses was just to Apex. They played in the GSL Midwest Worlds, and Apex beat them 20-19. So out of their 5 losses on the year, 2 of them were like last weekend.
So Scott Routing, congratulations
Scott
on
Routing's won.
playing Sunday.
And
Yeah.
then my other team that I looked at is
Hold on.
Fairview. Okay. I
Slow
can wait.
down.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
actually
it's
getting.
it's
I'm
Tiffany's.
getting my notebook out.
Okay.
Yeah, because I wanna find these Scott Routing guys.
Follow them and see if you can get their autograph.
No. Now that you've called it to my attention,
Yep.
this is the first time we've done research in probably 6 months. So
It's the first time I've done research on teams and not just an individual person we had on. Absolutely.
you're
just
not
look
really good at
you,
that. so.
You just look at their names and you realize that they're related to all these.
Right. But I had to click on every single team from that area of the country. Study hall was busy today.
I like that. All right. So,
Um,
and then who's the other team you've got your eye on?
The other team is Fairview softball. They're
are they
the
playing?
Ohio. They were the number 1 power ranking for E last year. This year, they were first place in the GSL Midwest, third place in the GSL West, and first place in the John Kings.
Not bad.
D Cincy Bash. So
Not bad.
Let's see
2
their
Amish
names.
teams.
No,
Oh,
they're
is Josh
they're-
still in here? Do you know these guys? These
They're all-
Fairview
they're-
softball?
They're all Millers and Yoders. They all
Yep.
got to be fucking related.
Hirschberger.
Yep. So that team is playing. Oh, I had it right there.
What did United Fencing do? Fairview will be good. Had a couple of them play league with them. Yeah.
Fairview is going into drip.
Yeah,
So
I saw that.
I
Yeah,
also
Drip's
wrote
really good,
down
though.
Is
right.
it?
Drip versus Fairview would be the 4:30 in the stadium.
Ooh.
I think the Drips guys are the guys that won E Worlds last year.
I
Maybe
looked
he'll
at some
still
of
wear his
them.
tutu.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he's on that team.
Murderers Row, their game with Scott Routing, if that works the way you'd expect. There you go. So sorry, Jamie Miller and Michael Troy are the C players from Rock Run. Murderers Row
yep.
and Scott Routing, that would be the 8:15 on Red Rawlings. And then I had another one that I was looking forward to see.
Oh yeah.
And it has to be teams doing their job. GMB,
Yeah.
likely be playing Audi. That team that won
Oh,
the bronze firecracker.
that'd be a good fucking game
So
right there.
That's 3 second-round games that, if
Shit.
it's based off of power rating, have zero chance of happening.
And that's right there. Right there. We're talking about that, right? You're talking about power rankings. Those teams should not fucking match up in the second round of a 100-team tournament.
No.
Right.
Fuck the points.
On the first 25 team or 20 teams, whatever the first page would be, that's Young Guns is on there, Scott Routing, Drip. And the only reason Fairview's not is because they went 18-10.
Oh, the Spartans get to play in the stadium.
I tell you what,
I've still
I
never
don't
played
like the
there.
stadium.
Hmm.
Like,
I love
it feels like you're playing on a Sunday church league game, right? Like, there's no atmosphere there. There's nothing going on. Like, if you're in the quads, now you've got fucking people from other teams watching you.
Right.
And again, was looking at this. Joel was saying on Heaven's Post about Disney versus Vieira. This setup, the setup is not great because you don't go through the stadium. You can avoid the stadium. It took me a year to get to the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so if you have to go through the stadium, that's where you get where you can get that atmosphere. But the quads are way better than the stadium because you get that atmosphere. You get the people hanging around.
And there is a fight every single year on the quads in some way. And I've got to tell you,
Really?
that becomes electric.
How do you know?
Well, I don't think you can call mine a fight. I turtled really well. But a couple of years ago when that guy was just gushing blood from his nose and got thrown into the trash cans, I'm going to be honest with you. That's where I hope that I've had a couple land sharks, and I am fucking following that fight.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, now I'm looking forward to Florida again. I finally got my return flight. A big planner like me, I just did it. Dude, it was awesome. Instead of paying 27,000 points or miles, I got it for 11. So my entire round trip was like 25,000 miles.
Jesus, okay.
12 bucks. I can afford that one.
Here's a question. One team name that's really caught my eye this entire time I've been looking at the bracket.
Yep.
Bang Bros, are they going to show up in a white van?
I'm trying to see who those guys are. I don't know.
What was Bang Bus on?
Bang Bus was on
My computer.
I don't remember what that
It
was.
was on some like porn
wasn't it
network before like
Brazzers?
Pornhub was a thing. This was like I remember when it first started. I thought it was real. And I was like, "There's no fucking." Then I got a little older, and I'm like, "That's not real."
But you kept checking just in case.
Oh, I loved that. Like that was great. Like that exhibitionist voyeur side of me loved it.
Fake taxi.
Oh,
See what the Brits are up to.
just picking then leaving her on the side of the road. Oh.
I'm trying to see who the team from down here is pretty good. PYP, who they're playing. They're good.
POYP.
PYP.
Pretty Young Fang with a PH.
PYP's got last call out of Michigan.
Where are they in the bracket? What part of
Nope,
it?
sorry. Yeah, Michigan. They are the 2:00 on White Rawlings game.
Yeah, they're pretty. They're a good team.
Last call is 10-15, 6-5 in class. Probably a pretty good big One Nation team, I would imagine.
PYP, I see them play a lot in Jacksonville area. Play a league with a couple of them. Yeah, they're good.
PYP 29-12, 11-58, not bad. 30-12 overall. Yeah, that was an E team. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we got some teams. We got Coco. I am impressed
Thank
with the amount of effort we have put into this tournament, into this podcast over the last month. The amount of energy and research you have done for tonight is impressive.
Thank you. I try. I printed out the list like 2 days. Like what's today? Tuesday. I printed it off Monday. Printed off the bracket today. I might even pay for it this weekend. It's been that long since I've cared anything about softball.
I said that to Dustin last week. I said, D, I might actually pay for it for you guys.
I've been paying monthly.
Okay. I'll let you pay for it.
I've been paying monthly. I've barely been watching.
What was that?
I've been paying for it. I've barely been watching anything.
As soon as we got that letter, I canceled my subscription.
Yeah.
Like, boom, done. I was like, I don't fucking need it anymore. I don't care. It's
Right.
A, not good. B, I'm done. Like, we used it for here.
I want to see if they're going to do what they were doing when I was watching some of the Florida tournaments at Viera with the different camera. With the different
Which is fucking wild.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Tom. I was addressing this in the beginning here about. So here, I'm coming down. I'm playing D Worlds. I have a newborn. I haven't really, we've had weddings and family visiting. I'm not going to be able to go down for World Series. I was invited. Hopefully next year I can be a little more involved than I was this year but we'll figure everything out as we go. It wasn't an easy decision because I really wanted to go back, but I really love being a dad. Yeah, that's wild that for a state tournament, right? It was a state tournament. They were using multiple cameras.
Yeah, they were going back and forth from the center field camera and the home plate camera.
On the quads or at the stadium?
Red Easton.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I have to watch the same fucking Viper,
where with the pros?
Viper car stealing shit and Tunnel cleats from 78 years ago. I have to watch those commercials 88 times. And then when we say, hey, there's a lot of commercials. No, there's not. You're right. I'm fucking making it up.
Are you sharing your password? I do love that Heaven actually posted on Softball Uncensored and said, hey, I finally found one. And he found one guy that wore a pair of Vipers.
They're pretty. They are comfortable.
They don't make my size, so I would never know.
I can't play in them. They're comfortable. I can't play in them. They're low tops.
I need New Balance 15 wides. Good night.
You need fucking dinghies on your feet.
That's why I'm so fast, boy.
That I've not been confused by.
Oh,
Never thought.
God, if you get fatter, you get slower. I didn't realize that till recently. Team I was really surprised to see where they were in the bracket was Dreamworn. I didn't realize that they had that many points. I knew they were a good team.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize they had that many points to be the number one team. I
thought they're the 2 seed.
I thought they were 1. Am I reading it wrong?
I mean, they have 4,800 points.
48-27.
Yeah. And they've played.
Oh yeah, because Woo Reapers
games.
Woo Reapers are too.
48-27, power ranking of 1265. Whew.
Look at that bottom of that bracket. I just looked at it. Like, hold on. So it's at the bottom. It's Murderers Row.
Yeah.
Then it's Treat 'em Sports, Dreamworn,
Yeah.
Young Guns,
Yeah.
Hitmen,
Yeah.
Rock,
Different Hitmen.
LAS. No, but
Yeah.
still in our area, in our region.
Pennsylvania, yeah.
LAS, Green Mountain Boys,
GMB.
Spartans. Then there's a Colorado team, a New York Bean Shooters.
And then I think
It's
that's where
crazy.
it splits. Yeah. And then Drip
Then you
splits
got-
the other half.
Yeah, then they got Mule City. But look at those teams, and then Woo Reapers, and then Angry Shamrocks. Look at those teams that are like already into the second round. Or look at how many teams are from the Northeast.
Right.
Well,
I got to tell you
didn't
what, like being one of those teams that gets that automatic, you miss that play-in game, or just beat Colorado and not have to play anybody and move on to the second round. Like, it's fucking huge. Like, and that's why you look at GMB, you'll look at, nothing against LAS, but, look at Young Guns, you look at Dreamworn, it's set up for, Murderers Row, they treat them like it's set up for these guys that have that first round bye where you have to play one game Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not playing it close playing the winner of the game prior close to when you start, to your game time. So they have to get reset. It's basically fresh for both. And then it's just one less game you have to play to make it into the Sunday, which is fucking huge.
Yeah. Well, LAS got that same like spot.
Yeah, they got the freebie.
Mhm.
What is it? Murderers Row doesn't play their first game until 8:15 at night on Thursday.
Which
That could be very
which
dangerous.
is
for
good,
those boys.
which sucks.
Yeah,
You got to sit around all day to wait to play your first game. That's not. I'd rather play
GMB,
the
7 p.m. I don't mind Drip. They get the 4:30.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
not too bad.
Mhm.
But
Well,
I don't
and
mind the first game.
I'll
I don't
tell you
mind
what,
playing ahead.
The difference in a 4:30 game and then 8:30 game, the
Yeah.
temperature is going to be huge.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's going to be huge.
So you're gonna look at a score at 4:00 of a team you're playing, 3:15, and you're playing at 7:15, 8:00,
Mhm.
and you're saying, let's say it could be a low scoring game. Now the wind switches, the temperature drops, and now all of a
Mhm.
sudden those scores go up as well.
I mean, it's 90 during the day. At night, it's
Right.
70. That's a huge, 75. It's a huge difference.
Well, and here's the other thing with some of these late starts, looking at Murderers Row, looking at Young Guns, looking at Dreamworn. What is this weather gonna do to the tournament? It's gonna get played. That's not the question. Like
But they're,
people
dude, they're
are like, it's gonna cancel. I was like, it's on the fucking
No, they're
Gulf
playing.
Coast.
but
It's gonna play, but it could
it's
be
good.
delayed.
It's going to be windy as fuck.
Oh yeah,
That's
Yeah, like they're talking like crazy winds.
Yeah.
Like triple digit winds in some places.
that's called.
well, that's called a hurricane.
Jesus, you moved down there. You should have at least looked up what that word means. It's
Yeah,
a tornado with rain.
That's going to be Tampa, and PCB is going
Right.
to see hurricane
Right.
force winds, but
For
You know, but-
WSL Week 7.
where they crown the 14th D world champion and they get a
So-
smaller surfboard.
So I didn't
Battle
realize
Royal.
this. I read their site. So they have one weekend, no pump fake. Then the next weekend is with pump fakes. So you're having like two different worlds, just one with no pump fakes and one with pump fakes.
It's called ASA.
It's crazy.
So that's the difference.
Yeah, I swear to God. One week it was like D, no fakes, and the next week it was D with fakes.
What the fuck? But that's the thing is this weather on Thursday, depending on what it looks like, that's going to be the bigger equalizer than anything. I think the weather is going to level that playing field if there is going to be as much rain. If it does, because it is going to hit land. I think in the Tampa area, I think I'm seeing models where it's like 1, 2 o'clock on the afternoon on Thursday.
Yeah, and this is
So-
the only thing that sucks with them pushing Worlds back. It is a terrible time of the year, but
I
So I'm
never had to
looking-
worry about hurricanes in October. Late October, we've been fine every year I've gone.
So for whatever reason, I never bother. Once a year, I get to go to Melbourne. So I never take it off of my 7 locations on weather. Thursday, let's go. We'll go Wednesday. 80% chance thunderstorms all day, 87 degrees. Thursday, 65 with 87 degrees. Friday, 75%, 90 degrees, thunderstorms and rain. Saturday, 88, same percentage, 77% thunderstorms. Sunday it calms down. We're only at 50%.
But the
89
accumulation, the precipitation's not high. Like when I looked this earlier before the podcast, it was like 0.8 on Wednesday, 0.6 on Thursday. So it wasn't like you're getting inches of rain
no, it's
Well,
just
it's
going
an
to
inch and a half.
it's going to
over
be
2 days.
it's going to be the win. That's it. That's the
Yeah.
only, if it knocks out the power. I don't know. That's the only thing it's going to be.
Just make sure you got some fucking tack spray in your bag, and that's it. Which I probably need to go Home Depot for.
Thursday, 25 to 35 mile an hour winds in the daytime. Friday, 10 to 20. So it gets down pretty quick. But all
Yeah,
day
so normal-
Thursday is 25
normal-
to 35. Yeah,
Normal red east and wind.
on all of the fields.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll be fine.
I'm interested to see what ball they're going to use.
It'll probably be like the fucking hardcore, just because like
It should be.
nobody's used it anywhere, and it'll just be like, oh, here you go. Or it'll be like, here's the Vietnam batch from 17 years ago, and it's we just got to get rid of them. Good luck.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I hit those Onyx balls a month ago. They were really, really good.
I can't add it to the stream, but GMB just said using Pro M.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
No,
but is it a Pro M or is it a hardcore?
The Pro.
I don't know.
Because there's
Here,
a Pro,
I'll look at the
there's a
email.
Pro M
Yeah.
and there's a hardcore.
You get your panties
Yeah,
in
Jesus,
such a
Jiro,
bundle
you-
over the fucking ball. It's
You
yellow.
have this information in an email, and you're like, no idea what we're going to use.
Does it? If I didn't prove myself right when you hit those shitty ass Baden balls, then you should listen to me about the balls.
Yeah. Like, and I'm a big guy of like hitters can hit whatever on the ball. Those Baden balls were absolute fucking shit. Like they were that bad. Hold on, I'll pull it up in the notes now. Is it a video? But yeah, so Pro Am, I'll find out more of what it was.
I mean,
The ball was, if it's the same ball as last year, like Josh was saying, it was very nice. It was. So, just make sure you get your tickets before you go in, boys.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Fuck. 40. Hey, you can get a weekend pass for $145.
Really.
No, I don't know. I was just fucking around.
The best was one year is they
Figure it the fuck out, bud.
one year they upped the
$50 a
entry.
day.
One year they upped the entry fee and didn't charge a gate fee. Everyone just was able to come in.
Makes sense.
And
At least
over-
fine. Like charge the fans, not the player.
No, but everyone, fans and everyone were free.
No, I know. I'm saying, but like,
Yeah.
I think it's what, $8. Like, actually, if you think about it that way, it's going to be cheaper.
Oh,
He's so back. He
Oh,
is
man.
so back. Let's
my internet.
go.
For it at home. I'm saying the digital, like the online price.
you're not digital right now.
$9.99. I have to. It's still going to be cheaper to watch it from home.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, for the weekend.
Page has it so that at Disney, at ESPN, they used to do player cards, and every player on the team got one.
I still
And then
have
you
mine.
got. I have one for when we won Worlds. I kept that,
Mhm.
and then you got 2 manager tickets that
Yep.
you could give to people.
Or scorekeepers.
Right, and you got
Yeah.
2 of them, and here you go.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, I
like
you
that.
You just had to keep it. You scanned
Yeah.
yourself in,
Yeah. I like that.
Don't lose that damn card though, because then you're
Nope.
screwed.
right? And they were like, "Nope, you lost it." And it was. I think it was more expensive,
Yeah. Mhm.
like $20.
Well-
Although no, it was $20 for the weekend.
But it is like, and this is, I think GMB is staying nearby. There's a couple other teams staying nearby. I definitely haven't scoped out couches already. But it is fun. Like I'm looking forward, before our game at 3:15, I won't be in there early, especially with potential to win.
There's no reason to stay in Kissimmee anymore.
I know, but like I'm looking forward to after our game. I would like to go and watch early, but hopefully somebody in the house has a login. I'll do some work and watch some games.
I'll give you
But
mine.
I love to fucking hang out and watch the games and watch different teams and see some people I haven't fucking seen for a year in different parts of the country. And, like Dreamworn, I want to see these guys play. I want to see the Drip. I want to see Fairview, Scott Routing. Like now I want to see some of these teams from Colorado. Like I want to see this Boise, Idaho team, this new era. Like
New era.
this is what I fucking love about this tournament. This is what I love about Firecracker. I love being at the Firecracker and seeing all the boys and ladies different weekend, but like love seeing these big tournaments when we're at the PIF, seeing the ladies up there and seeing all these different players from different parts that we don't get to see a lot. But now you get to fucking watch. You get to meet people, you get to talk to people and figure some shit out.
Yeah,
People-
I think. Mike, you can go.
It's just people helping people, wedding crashers.
Yeah, I think like going down. I haven't been to Worlds now since 22, so I didn't go last year, and then I only went like 2 years. I took a year off with COVID. Like this is a lot of fun. I love how, at least for the most part, New England teams tend to really stick together, and I think we just are so small there where it's like all of the Georgia teams are rooting for each other, but like all of New England's coming together, and you act like those people, you've never played with them before. You've played against them once or twice and you're dapping them up and it's like, go fucking get them. And everyone's supportive and you hate everywhere else in the country. Like that's a cool thing. And when you're one of the teams that's still around at the end and people are like, how'd you guys do? Go get it. Keep fucking rolling. Like that's a cool feeling.
I
I definitely drink way more beers in those weekends than I ever do all year long.
Oh, it's just a Tuesday for me.
Just that drive back after a tournament, you're hanging out. That's the only piece you got to watch out for. But you're right. Like, I still remember Toro Construction's run a couple years ago in the D through the losers bracket.
Yep.
And it's just like, holy fuck, what is going on here? I actually think I got back in time to call some of those games later in the day. But like, watching these teams go on a run is awesome, especially when you're down there and get to see them all. But,
You guys know the trick. Remember the trick, JRL, this week. The gas station in the backpack, way cheaper than the concession stand.
I mean,
I'll tell you that.
If you don't fucking know that by now, like,
I know that some people are still rookies.
Don't know me by now.
It is always like there's something about just walking up. Although now that I've ordered 16 beers at one time for
$755.
Well, at the Plex, someone goes, here. It was one of our guys, Billy, and he goes, here, get as many beers as we can, and hands me 100. So I just went, I'll take 16 beers. They were like, someone's like, that's not going to be enough. And I was like, trust me, it's $96. I'll even give her $4 as a tip. I thought she had to crack every single one.
Yeah.
But there's something cool about like, all right, I'll get this bag of beer. Someone get the next one. It's like, I do still like that. I know I could put them in my backpack,
but
like,
then $250 later, when you only got like 8 beers, it ain't worth it. You know?
But you know what? The nice thing is, like, you know, if you're one of the last games of the night, grabbing that bag of beers after you're done, having that bag of beers, then leaving, that feels nice. Now, if you lose game 1 on Thursday, that's an expensive trip.
Yes.
To the Plex.
That's an expensive trip to Florida, because then you know you're probably done on Friday. And now you have to figure out your Friday night, Saturday night. I know you're on a plane Friday night if that happens, but
no.
You're right. Friday afternoon.
Southwest is expensive to change your flight on. I would never.
No way.
And I haven't. I definitely haven't done that in the past.
Your boiler broke. Your wife's at home with the newborn. You have to get home.
I'll tell you what, she didn't sleep last night, so we have a couple. I actually talked to Amanda tonight, and I was like, hey, you know, the storm coming, obviously, like Southwest, you know, they're awesome, but they're like, you know, you can change your flight. And I looked, I'm like, I'm not flying out tonight, first off, because that's just a lot. But there was like a 6 o'clock flight. I get down into Florida at 1. And Amanda's like, if we have another night like last night and you were leaving at 6, I may punch you in the balls. I'm like, yeah, that's a pretty good point. So
yeah, but you only have to run away from her for so long before you get on that flight, and she's gonna have difficulty finding those balls.
Also,
actually, she already has them on. She has them on the mantle.
The balls are fucking easy to find. It's the prick you really struggle for. It may save on the vasectomy, like that. If she hits me right enough, like, don't have to worry about the vasectomy.
It looks like O is on the flight watching us right now.
Love that. O. Welcome. I got requests tonight for the Merrimack Minute. Maybe we'll do that at the end.
I saw that.
No, I'm out.
You guys haven't done that in a while?
They didn't do it this year. 2 guys tried doing it at the beginning. They made 2 or 3 episodes, and it was like watching bench warmers.
Are you playing?
That's funny. These guys were serious.
Are you playing in the league with the Anarchy Bats?
No.
Dude,
once league stopped,
they've only had like one, maybe a second game. They canceled. I was gonna make my umpiring debut yesterday,
man.
but it's a good thing because I had the shits, and I was like, Jim, I don't know about this one. I've been having some trouble here all day. And he goes, they might cancel. You're all set.
They this is my last tournament of the year. You know, I may get in. Maybe
you're not doing Wally's. You're not doing Wally's Metal Bat.
That's the one I want to play in is Wally's World, but I think I have a wedding that weekend. Oh boy,
I gotta look in the garage. I think I have 2 bats for him. Gotta look.
Yes.
Are
you here?
I don't know. I see darkness.
Bark twice. Are those eyes? Is he on another expedition camp?
Is that a UFO?
Is D Money here?
All right. Well, it was a good episode, guys.
Yeah. And now he's here, we'll fucking bounce. No, but it's listen, it's been a weird year, obviously, but I was saying to Coco before we jumped on tonight, Snides, and was like, this is the first time I've been excited to podcast in probably 2-3 months. Like, fuck, it's been a while.
It was funny because my daughter was like, you haven't done that in like 2 months. I'm like, yeah, we haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, my boys were catching on. They're like, I think it was last week. They're like, "Don't you have a podcast tonight?" And I was like, "Fuck no!" And it's awesome.
No,
So
we
tonight it
don't.
was like, I have a podcast. They're like, "I thought you stopped."
Mhm.
D?
Scott.
Can you hear me?
Ah!
Oh,
Oh,
you
I can
gee.
hear you guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hey,
Now!
we're back.
Let's go. The boys are so fucking back. Holy shit. You know what? Just for that. Bring it. We're getting
What
it.
kind of shit are we talking tonight, boys?
Well, so
It's
since
still
now that
better
you're
than
here,
mine.
how do you feel about Daddy Trump? He's going to be protecting us from our anxiety.
Oh, you heard about the cats and the dogs, right?
Oh yeah, that
Oh, yeah.
debate was. I watched the end of the debate, the closing arguments. That's all I needed.
Oh
Have you
my god, that's
have you seen-
amazing.
Have you seen the
Can't
music? Have you seen the music videos that people are making of that? They're hilarious.
No, I have not, but I need to look this up immediately.
But Dustin, it's great to have you here tonight for one reason, and really one reason only. When I was at Billy's tonight, I saw something in the news that they had on the TV, and I was like, God, I hope the fucking Christ Dustin shows up for a little bit tonight. There was another freight train in Ohio chemical spill.
No, there was not.
I mean, sorry to laugh about it, Ohio people, but Dustin, the
I mean,
chemicals.
There's been multiple chemical freight trains that have just crashed in Ohio probably since the beginning of time, and that's why Ohio is the way it is.
I love Ohio though.
it's really good at softball
You
because of the
love
chemicals.
Ohio?
Oh my
You
God,
love
I
Ohio?
I
How
would
did I know
move to
you love
Columbus
Columbus?
right now. If
Oh.
Amanda said we'll go to Columbus, I would move there right now.
Roosters.
But what- I don't know, man. Ohio in general is just kind of.
I had some
Yeah.
good time. I've had some good times in Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus is it's a capital.
Yeah,
There's
but
a
it's
lot
dangerous.
going on there. You got Ohio State. You got
It's
an
fucking-
NHL team. You
it's
got a
dangerous.
fucking AAA team. I've been walking through Short North Ohio, absolutely shit faced, calling Amanda
Wow.
when I was fucking scouting, saying we're moving here. I love it. You'd love it.
We,
And I just got a text saying there's not a fucking chance we're moving to Ohio.
No shot. No, because
We-
it's
Thank you, Amanda.
Ohio.
when we used to go there for ASA, like we went 0-2 one year. We went out and got bombed. Next day we're watching like fucking TV, and it's like top 5 most dangerous places to be: Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio.
It was
We're walking.
2, 3, and
Yeah,
4.
Columbus is great.
We're walking these streets. It's like, oh man, we shouldn't have been there last night.
1 and
lot of-
5 are Cleveland.
Oh, Cleveland sucks. Cincinnati, when I was there, was okay, but I've heard a lot of great things about it lately. Cleveland, I've never heard a good thing. There's like one. It's like Manchester. There's one good little strip, and that is it. It's
Yeah,
fucking Cleveland.
It's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Indian
Yeah.
Stadium, and whatever.
Yeah,
And
the- where the-
smokestacks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Quicken Arena. Columbus
PA
is
with
not a
Columbus
dump.
is a
PA.
dump.
It is not a dump. Columbus fucks.
Columbus
Love
is
Columbus.
Ohio
Those-
State sucks.
Those bars on whatever those bars are on that strip of street is a good time.
Yes. Springfield, Ohio. Oh God, here we go. Here's fucking Josh. I miss you. Springfield, Ohio has guys killing city geese and eating them. Canton has crackheads eating cats. It's lovely here.
Isn't goose liver is like a fucking? It's a delicacy.
You got to force feed them first,
In
kind of
Canada,
like me.
yeah. In Canada, the Canadian geese.
The
Little
Canadian,
foie gras.
you know what fucks with the Canadian geese?
I got to tell you what. The Amish might have it right. They stay the fuck away from these cities. They just play softball starting at 12, and it's fucking over. They don't have to deal with any of these fucking wackos.
Ugh.
Dustin,
All
welcome
American.
back to the pod.
All American, Dustin.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, wee. Ooh.
when's the
All
bat deal
Americans
come
on the
for you?
I'm not getting a bat deal, buddy.
You're all American. I thought everybody did.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they did the All Americans this year, but Benny hit like 900 and didn't get it. Like he legit like you can look on the website and you
Yeah.
can see all the averages, and he hit like 875 for an outfielder and
Jesus
didn't
Christ.
get it.
No B.
So I don't
But-
know. I must have been one of the better pitchers, I guess, because I think that's how they. I think they
They go by
split it up
position. Yeah.
position. So
Where is
yeah,
that website?
Good luck.
it's on Game Changer, and you need to. I think you need to get the
Oh, fuck that. We're done.
Yeah.
the thing. So, yeah. So
Remember
you're-
when we
yeah.
when we tried to stream from Game Changer for ASA, the
Oh.
border battle?
Yeah.
That was a fucking shit show.
I
ASA
will
was
say-
good. ASA was good this year, though.
This
No,
year was
that was good.
perfect. It was the same exact setup as UTrip. It was like the same website and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it
Free.
was all free. It was all
Mhm.
free. And then if you went into your Game Changer app, every play that you were a part of, they only did it for like one of our games. Every play you were a part of, they had a clip. Like a clip of you in that play.
Wow.
Yeah, they usually have your at bats too.
Yeah, like all your at bats and then any defensive play that you were a part of.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's just one of those things where you're like, and it was all like, I don't know, the streaming service was free and it was pretty good from what I saw.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I
And this looks
watched
pretty
all of
good
it.
right here, too, Dustin. Look at that. Dustin Merrill of the Squids, first team All American.
Yeah, it's Merrill. They spelled my name wrong, I think, in the email. I don't have a shoe deal with the hiking shoes, but I wish I actually had that more than a
Hey,
bat
but it's
deal.
but it's cool. You know what it is, Dustin? You get a piece of. You can print out the piece of paper.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I can't wait to get that piece of paper. That's gonna be awesome.
I
I'm
think
gonna
you
put it
got a
on my-
raise at work.
It's not even a. They don't even give you a plaque. They give you a piece of paper.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And
You
then
have to use
yeah,
your
so-
own ink.
And then they just didn't have a second team.
Yeah, but
Oh,
they,
Yeah,
did-
notice that's what I just scrolled down for.
they had,
Um,
they had one
nothing.
last year. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was weird. I don't know.
Look at that.
But again, that tournament was awesome.
Yeah,
We got
Don't
to play
rub it
some.
in.
I mean, yeah, we get to play some really good teams. We started off 2-0, and then we played Rufex under the name of Chosen, which is the best USSSA major team. Like I think
mean-
they're one in the conference right now.
Yeah.
I think.
They had-
So I did the math. They had 8 major guys on their team, and 2 guys
two,
were B
two chosen
players.
guys. Two
Yeah.
two of the chosen guys were starting.
Yeah, and
they
Vandy's not.
Farron
Vandy's
and
not-
Jeremy Fry.
and Vandy's not a B player, so I mean,
Right.
they had a
They- so
major team playing.
they had
playing-
they had Vandy playing left, and then they had Oshan EHing against
Yeah.
us. And
And
everybody
everyone
else
else-
was on Roofx.
Yeah.
Have they stopped hitting yet?
No.
Dude, it was bad. I mean, I was begging the umpire to just give me anything that wasn't landing directly behind the plate because I was like, dude, they're just hitting BP.
My brother goes, "Who's your other pitcher?" I said, "Folo."
Yeah, and what are we
should
gonna
put
do?
him
Put
in.
me at shortstop?
I know.
That's what they're saying. They're like, oh well, I think we had Rob Ack playing like he must have played second
Middle.
base, middle, right field. He played everywhere just to try and figure something out. But
Did you try the
yeah,
5-man outfield?
It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
So we played them. That was obviously a shitty game. We beat Duck Tech after losing to them by 1 run in the B. That was a really good team. They were really good.
Mhm.
We beat T13. We beat that Cedar Creek team in the B. They were pretty good. Another super young Amish team.
Mhm.
And then
Oh, yeah, they
the-
are. Yeah.
I think we got walked off on by the Texas Stars or something like that.
Yeah, they were
Texas
major
Live
team.
Sports.
Loaded. That team was loaded, and we
Yeah.
put up a good game against them.
I think the 4 losses. It was like a 2-run, a 1-run, a 3-run, and a 35-run loss.
Yeah.
They were good. They were good
The
games.
the 35 run was the biggest in the last 2 years. But I mean, it just goes to show you, man, like that tournament, as long as you show up and play, like
Mhm.
you can do something, especially as like a team out of the Northeast. I mean, we saw Dirt Dogs do it a couple times.
Mhm.
They've come in like, second in the B. They've come in like third or fourth at the A. Like,
Yeah.
we came in fifth at the A. Like that's not
Yeah,
like anything to slouch over. Like
literally as a
that tournament is good.
local C team. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like a
Mhm.
local C team.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey.
ASA just does it right, man. The bat ball combo is crazy. Like you just touch it and it just fucking. I hit a ball like it was fucking outrageous against that Texas team. It's just so much fun to hit home runs there.
I know. I don't want to talk. I don't even want to think
And
about
that's
Mike,
that
do
was
you know
the
anything
tournament I
about
wanted
that?
to jump on and do, but it was Labor Day, and
it. Dude, I literally
You were
had
gone,
to.
I think.
I had to cancel my flight like for. I think I was leaving like Thursday morning or Wednesday morning. I literally had to cancel like 8 hours before I was supposed to leave. I was so pissed off.
We could have used you playing middle against Chosen for sure.
Ugh. I
or
would've-
pitching.
I would have pitched, bro. I would have went out there and pitched.
You- yeah. Man,
Ugh.
that team just hits and then they play really, really good defense.
Yeah.
So it was fun though. That tournament's always fun.
Yeah, that's one. That sounds like one of the best tournaments of the year.
I have
It is. It is the best tournament that I've
It is.
been to in the last
Yeah.
2 years.
I have dates marked off for next year that I don't give a fuck. I'm calling out for work if they don't give it to me. One's the Hall of Fame dinner, and 2 is
Yeah.
ASA Nationals. I'm
the
not
Hall
missing
of
those
Fame
2
dinner-
next year.
The Hall of Fame dinner is always a fun night.
Those are my 2 that I will not miss next year.
It's definitely the night starts fun, and then J Ro gets mad and throws me in the car.
I don't
Oh,
get.
man.
I told you we were leaving, and then you fucking an hour and a half later are fucking walking around the Sheraton in fucking Framingham.
It takes me a while to warm up.
Oh, and then you didn't shut the fuck up. I almost left you on the side of the fucking pike. God damn
actually,
it!
I have a question for you. I'll be right back. I need to find out if something I have is yours.
6 months. 6 months later.
Oh, D, we got a couple teams to watch this weekend, so I'm
Of
gonna
course we
try and get
do.
them.
We got like so. What have you guys talked about the Green Mountain Boys yet?
I mean,
Not
no,
really. I mean,
not really. We were
no.
talking we were talking about this weekend, but Coco showed up with like printed pages by power rankings and points
fuck
and
that.
everything. He was like prepared.
Here he goes.
Yeah,
He's here.
All right, what do you got?
Yeah,
What
what's
do you
yours?
got for me, Coco? It's gonna be a
Can't
rubber
see him.
fist or something.
Fucking. There you
Jesus
go.
Christ,
The
this is like
suspense is
fucking.
the suspense is
This is
killing me.
wild. Wow, the fucking lack of urgency with this young man
Right-
right now.
Right ear, left ear. It says on the fucking headphones. Come on.
Is this your mug?
No, it's not.
Dustin, is this your mug?
Is that my mug? What's on there?
I don't know. Rafting adventure.
Camping stickers?
Yeah, it's all camping stuff. It's like in it.
No, no.
I
it's
have
not
no
mine.
idea whose this is, but it came home with me from the Hall of Fame dinner.
Well,
I
it's
was-
now September. I know almost October. So if you've been looking for your mug, apparently
I have
Coco's had it for the last 5
It's
months.
great. Now I have like 2 good mugs to bring. I have one for water and one for my coffee.
How many
there
do you
was a
actually
nice-
own?
So I have one for my water and one for my coffee. I'm renting
There's one
them.
for yeah. So there was a nice one that was left at Twardowski this past weekend, and I was like, "Do I just snag this? Like
Does
this is
Hayes
a
need
really
another?
nice water." No, I was gonna not for Hayes, for me.
So, Dustin, the one thing we got talking about here for a while about on the D Worlds and just the Worlds in general and any really large tournament, and I brought this up during regionals as well, more so on the D and E side versus C, but even worked there as well. Ranking teams not by points, but by power rankings. I think this year we would really see, like regionals, you would have seen way better bracket games throughout the entire tournament. And even here with the D Worlds, Green Mountain Boys, they're 13th. Young Guns out of New York, they're 8th. Those 2 teams would be ranked 3rd and 4th. You have New Era out of Idaho would be the 2 seed, and they are, I'd have to find them. But, so they're the 6th seed right now. I feel like the power rankings is the better way to go, regardless of who gives a fuck if you're playing in a tournament every weekend or every other weekend and getting a shitload of points for showing up, signing up online, whatever. I always think the power rankings is more of an indication in a tournament, especially when you get to this large.
Well, yeah, I mean, the power ranking really does nothing for a team other than gets them bumped to the next, right? Like
Right.
that's
Right.
all it's doing. It's like there's no incentive to be good throughout the year. So
Yeah,
I mean, it just doesn't make sense to do that. I mean, obviously you want to go out there and you want to try to win every weekend.
Right.
If you're not doing it, that's kind of weird. But the whole
Weird
pay
flex.
to play thing in U-Trip is getting old, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
money grab
where-
for them.
Yeah, I mean it always has been though. Like
Mhm.
as far as like you're essentially paying to play in these tournaments to get these points.
And what
You see teams with like almost 6,000 points, I feel.
48,
Can you pull
48
up the-
25, Dreamworn has the highest amount of points.
do you?
Yeah,
what,
like,
do you
that's
what do you
crazy,
get?
dude.
You get 25 points right off the rip from signing up online, or is it more than that?
If you pay online, you get a certain amount. I'm not
25.
sure.
That's not
That's what
new,
it
though.
used to be.
That,
Yeah.
That's
has
what it
been
used to
like
be. It could
almost
be
15
different now.
years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be different now though, because like I feel like the point structure has gotten so wacky, where you like it depends on if you win in the winners bracket or
Yep.
you win in a
Right.
losers bracket. Like it's all
Uh-huh.
just fucking so weird.
When they first switched to that 25 points just for signing up online, it's when you needed the 1,000 points, and it was like, all right, we're gonna play in 8
Right.
tournaments. That's 200
Right.
points. Yeah,
Yeah,
do it.
there's-
It's an extra
you're in.
$10 a tournament or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean now you don't even I mean in our area, like our area is kind of hindered to the power ranking and the point structure because of the fact that we are one of the only areas in the nation that run like an actual USSSA,
Yeah, they follow
like
the rules.
a solid just the whole thing is run really, really well by all the directors. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
like you go down there and there's only what 107 teams in the D tournament. Like
Mhm.
and then people were saying this past weekend, like they're like, oh, there's a lot of teams that are lined up against each other right off the rip. And it's like when you have 40 to 50 teams in your D regional, most
Yeah.
of those teams are going down there. And if it's
Right.
half or 30% of the field, like that's
You're
just
gonna
gonna
play.
happen.
Yep.
Well, and,
I
and
do- I
here's
do
the
think
thing
that-
too: your points versus the power rankings. So you have 5 of the top 11 teams in this tournament, seeded wise, top 11, with high points, but under 1,100 in your power ranking, like really under 1075. So 5 of those teams in the top 11 are under 1075 in power rankings.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
give you-
I in D, I don't think power rankings is that big of a deal
Mhm.
because I feel like it all comes down to the draw that you have, and
Right.
like we've seen teams like in the last few years in D and E, say the Jobin paintings. I feel like they did it.
Wolfpack
the-
made a
the-
run in E.
The Grizzly did right, but I'm saying like these teams go down and go 0-2.
Oh, yes,
Grizzly
on the
went
other side of it.
0-2.
Oh,
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
And you get those Texas teams that played 95 games that go 0-2.
Yep.
Right,
You know what I mean?
because they're
It's-
just playing the same teams over and over again, and they're winning, and like it's just.
Mhm.
It is what it is, but like I would almost prefer to see a random draw at this tournament, maybe with like if
Huh.
you know, but have that ASA rule where
right, regionalized.
you can't
Yeah.
play a team from your region
Mhm.
in the
Which would
first
be-
game.
Which would be tough. I mean, they'd have to go state by state, not by region.
Could you could do region, you
Right.
could do like
Yeah, it's tough. Though.
northern New England, southern New England. So like
Right.
or just break it up. But that is a lot of work,
Mhm.
and God forbid. But you know, like
But
They
it's
got
right,
suckers.
but the thing
They
is,
got
the thing
weeks
is-
to do it.
right, but UTrip has a thing where it's all just fed to like the computer just spits out what
Yeah,
what their draw is going to be.
Yeah, you push a fucking.
No one's
button and it
actually
puts the
no
bracket.
one's actually making the bracket.
Mhm.
no, you know, we were going into regionals, and I knew who we were playing the week prior. Oh, look at those! Look at those lights. I like this.
Hey, see that? Yeah.
Do you,
I'm on
Are you
a,
just
a
doing
little night walk.
are you doing
Yeah.
a night walk just for tonight, or do you doing every night?
I
You
do
should
it,
see him. He does it a
whenever I
lot.
can.
I
I
think we're gonna start doing night walks at least 3 times a week.
Yeah,
I
that's,
do night
that's-
walks with my daughter. It's great.
Yeah.
Not as far as Dustin going. It looks like you walk in a
the
fucking
bridge?
Corrier's house.
I'm
for fuck's
downtown.
sake.
Yeah, I'm downtown. This is beautiful. Maybe I'll hit up the trestle.
And now
Yeah,
you
the
just
Village
increased
Trestle, I
our
think.
fucking our lady viewership
Our
because of how
sexy
beautiful you are these days.
Oh boy. Next
We
topic.
did
Back
get
to
we
his
were
head
at
down
we were
the
at league
street.
on we were at league on Wednesday, and Dustin was there watching the championship game that I won. No big deal. And he was told he was handsome by another member of the league.
A male or a female?
Yes, oh, a male.
I'm
A male
it's a
player.
man,
men's
yeah.
league.
It's a men's
P
league.
Diddy,
I mean,
P Diddy style, baby. Let's go.
Hey, I'll fucking let anybody diddle me for fuck's sake.
Dustin just happened to have a bottle of oil in his car.
yeah, I don't leave home without it, right?
But Dustin, you're right. Like, here's the thing. Like, I'm very curious to see some of these teams, like Green Mountain Boys down in Florida. I'm very curious to see. Now, you know how highly I think of this team. You know, the Vermontish, the Vermont Amish, the Maple Syrup Mafia. They've bucked it a little bit, right? They went down. They did well at Firecracker.
Mhm.
You know, beating a couple C teams, beat a B team. Regionals. I don't remember. How did they do at regionals?
They did all right.
Okay, right? Who won regionals?
That New York team.
I was gonna ask.
Oh yeah,
you
Young
that.
Guns did. Yeah.
I was like, I don't even remember what happened.
I just
Right.
hope they go and play with the energy that I watched them play a couple games, but I hope they don't put pressure on themselves.
That's the
I
biggest
think
thing.
them
That's
losing-
the biggest thing, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Them losing at regionals is probably the best thing that could have helped them going into this tournament. They lost early in regionals and had to battle
Uh-huh.
through.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just hope they don't put the pressure on themselves. Like, we're the best team here. I don't care about anything else. I hope they just go and play because they could win.
We have to win
Yeah,
mentality.
Yeah.
You know what I
just
mean?
play the game that they can play, and they're gonna win.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think going into it with we're the best team here, I think for some
Uh-huh.
teams that works. But it can't
Yeah,
be the
of course.
pressure of we have to prove that we're the best team here. It's
Yeah.
we're the best team here. Let's go fucking play. Let's just play.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And the thing that's going to work very well in the Green Mountain Boys' favor in Florida is what do we talk about every year when the Worlds come around, and what do you need to win in Florida? Defense.
Defense, yeah.
Speed and energy.
You
Mhm.
have arguably the best center fielder in D's on GMB. Defensively, arguably one of the best.
He's the best center fielder in D's.
Works for me. You know,
Hands
so
down. Like I don't think I've seen anyone better. I think he might be one of the best center fielders in the Northeast. Like the kid can play defensively. He's outrageously good.
Adam Newton. I think I finally remembered his name after only talking about him all fucking year. But that team, you're trying to hit a ball in the gap with that outfield they have with the Green Mountain Boys. Hitting a ball in the gap is daunting. Like it kind of fucks you up a little bit, knowing you have to hit it on a line, but not high enough where it gets caught up and they're going to grab it. Like these guys cover that territory in the outfield. You're almost better off trying to put it down on the ground through the infield, and that's not fucking easy against these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And Ty does a hell of a job on top of the bump too, for somebody that just started pitching U-Trip this year.
Yeah, but he's that skinny, lanky, wiry. I mean, those pitchers are hard to hit, and they're good. They're good in the
Amish.
field. Yeah,
He's an Amish guy up the middle.
no, he's good.
I agree. I like where the Northeast is sitting here going into this tournament. I do think we will see a couple. I'm hoping we see two teams in the top 5 from the Northeast. I am including Long Island into this. New Jersey's kind of where it drops off, but if Dreamhorn's there in the end, that's awesome.
I mean, we've had good results the last couple of years. You know what I mean?
I mean, but I wanted to
Right,
get
'cause we-
into New
right,
England
'cause
and not
we-
just
we-
Long Island.
Yeah, we
I
have a
count
bunch
them
of,
as New England.
I know, but we
Yeah.
can't because
I
they're
know.
they got the gyms and the tanning beds and all that shit.
And that's not how New England works.
I know. But fuck, we see them every weekend.
but that's because we have a bunch of D teams that should be playing C.
Right? I'm not saying it. I'm fucking done until people are mad at me this year.
You know what I mean?
Dustin, that took a while.
Yeah, I mean, I asked what shit
His
are we
first
talking
words
tonight?
were, "Who are we talking shit about?"
It's
or
the
what
D,
shit are
it's
we
the
talking?
D guys again. It's the D
And I
guys
stopped
because,
talking at that point.
because E is awful. E is bad, so bad. E is just I can't do E anymore. I can't even talk about it. Sorry guys. It's just it sucks.
We don't even know
Um,
fucking E. Like E, but E. The good thing is, in talking to the umpires in the area, E ball is where it should be this year.
In the trash.
It should be guys either guys being
Yeah,
done
I mean,
and playing
that's-
with their kids or younger teams, but you have guys coming up. Like every umpire I've talked to is like E ball is what it should be.
No,
Right.
D is about guys coming up. E is about I don't know.
When we first started playing, the difference with us is when we were in E and D, we were 18, 19, 20 years old. We were just learning the game. We were figuring it out. Like we did it for those 3-4 years.
Unless the whole state got reclassed, in which
know what I
case
mean?
we played E again,
Right.
and then we won.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you got a ring.
I mean, we fucking came in, I think, 3rd or 5th one year. There was fucking 280 teams. We got beat
Yeah.
by a B team. Like that's
Oh, here we go. We got beat by a B team playing E.
Dude. They were a B team. You know why they were there? Because their wives were playing the women's tournament. Best way, I'll never forget their name, from Georgia. Of course, them sand fucking baggers. They played B the next year. They were
Georgia.
B team.
Weird.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Everything Mike did was the right way.
I did. It's so funny. Back then, I was swinging a white steel and fucking at Worlds because it was an offensive ejection.
Well, I'll tell you right now, there's
They've
a
had
guy
to
on the
know.
Wolfpack
Corn
up
dog.
here at Bonfire that will swing a corn dog this weekend because he can't keep. He yelled at Timmy Reel at regionals, so they actually tested the corn dog
They
for him
can't.
to swing it.
It'll break the tester.
No,
Huh?
we tested a corn dog at ASA Nationals.
They put it in the tester.
Oh, I don't know
Yeah.
if they do. They really?
That's stupid.
Oh,
That'll break
no. They didn't put it in the tester.
You
But
can't put it in the tester. It'll break it.
It gets stuck. It gets
absolutely,
stickered.
it absolutely melted their brains, though. So
Yeah.
we were trying to get a sticker for it. I can't remember. Oh, what did the guy say? Oh, one of the guys was like, "No, you donkey, that's a wood bat," or something like that. He called him a fucking guy donkey. It was the most amazing thing ever. But we were the only team with we should have swung it a lot more than we did. We didn't swing it at all.
Jesus. Yeah, no, this is.
Jero, who
Dustin's-
is that? Is that Aiden?
No, a lefty first baseman.
Yeah, the lefty at the dish.
Yeah, is that him?
I think it was-
Yeah,
Um,
I just know. Timmy was saying, I forget who it was. It was a while ago, but yeah, a couple weeks ago. But yeah, I saw him showing up. I'm like, what the fuck, guy? But I'm like, all right.
You
I
know what
guess
I'm
he has
looking
one
forward to?
swing, and that's it.
I watched a little bit of. I watched a little bit. I watched a lot of my brother and Hummer's 40 and over this weekend. I fucking can't wait. Can't wait. Fucking 2.5 years, bro. I'm gonna kill somebody. I can't wait. Literally can't wait. Like
Jesus.
I can't wait for 40 and over. Like it's crazy. Like I cannot wait to play 40 and over softball and swing a senior bat.
Really?
I'm
Like that age is wild to
I'm
see.
league age 40 next year.
Oh, you're in. My
Wow.
brother and
I'm
them.
in.
They'll pick you up. They need. You'll be pitching for them next year.
Me, Beach, A-Rod, we're all league age 40 next year.
Holy shit.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Not too
Does that mean Josh is?
shabby.
You can play. You can be 39, turning 40 that year.
Yeah,
Actually,
as
I
long
think
as you're
I
as long
actually
as
think
you're
it's
turning-
October. I think it's October the year before. I think senior rules is like this October. If you're turning 40, like next October, you can play the whole year.
I forget you're that.
yeah,
old.
So I'm turning 40 next November
Oh yeah,
in
So I think-
2025. So I'm in.
yeah.
When's Josh turning? He's got to be around that, right?
He's going to be the year after.
Because
He
I
was
have
born
like
in 86.
I have like 2.5 years. Because I'll be I'm 37. I'll be 39 in 2 years. So I have like 2.5 years. You know what I mean? Can't wait.
And I'm
Another wonderful math
I'm
job
not
by
pitching.
you.
I'm also just not pitching in that.
You
My
played
brother says it's not bad. He played second. He played second this weekend though.
Oh
Second in mid.
yeah. It's not bad. He played second. He played a whole 100 feet behind the pitcher.
He pitched a couple games.
I will agree with this. Tony Martineau, softball Tony. I'm surprised he's still up this late.
Yeah, that's not really him.
I agree. You should be
It's a burner.
50 and over. You should be able to.
Yeah,
swing a
40 and
senior
over
bat.
should not be using senior bats. Like,
No.
there's no
But
way.
But who am I to not play?
Right.
Right. They let you swing
With
them,
the
swing them,
rules.
motherfuckers.
It's like when you don't test and you accidentally bring out the bat that doesn't pass and you've just
I
mixed
think
it up.
I think seniors testing now. I think it's 145. I think that's the threshold.
145. That's
fuck.
insane.
Dustin, I love that you're back on here for the evening. This was lovely.
Yeah,
this
this
is
is
a
nice.
lovely way to wrap it
Nice
up as
little-
we're going to be going into the world season and then into
Yeah.
another hibernation.
It's the best time of the year, right?
It is.
When
I
we used
might
to be
I
able to
might
stream it live.
reactivate my USAA live.
You guys,
account.
I'll give you guys my login because I'll be working like fucking 10 men. So you
All
guys
right,
can-
well, fine. Allegedly, we'll use it.
You know the group me.
Yeah.
What do we think is going to happen this week anyway? Isn't there like a tornado?
Hurricane.
don't think?
I
Hurricane.
mean, it's going to be
Doesn't look
iffy.
like
It's
that
fine.
bad.
It's fine.
No, it's not. I mean, I think it's just normal for Florida people, I guess. I don't know.
Hartson already canceled his flight. He said he can't be there. It's not fair to the people of Florida if he's going down on vacation.
It's only category 3.
It's on the
It's
West
not
Coast
bad.
too.
Yeah.
It's on the
And
West. So,
It's more gonna hit like Pensacola.
yeah, like it's going to hit the Panhandle.
Although like Tampa, north of Tampa, the surges are pretty bad.
Mhm.
We'll have some rain on Thursday. Thursday's probably going to get pushed late.
We
I
got
brought a
some-
lot of underwear and different changes
They
of clothes.
play
I'm wearing
right
turfs
through the
down.
rain, buddy.
We had
Oh, I know.
13. We had 13 straight days of rain, like 2 weeks ago. Like literally 13 straight days of rain. It was
Jesus.
miserable.
Oh.
Miserable.
We had rain this weekend for the first time in like months.
Yeah, I was just saying.
And then
it
in
ju-
2
it
weeks
just
you're gonna have
poured
snow.
on Saturday.
It was 85 degrees. My mother gets up here from South Carolina and it instantly switched to 65 and raining. I'm like, I'm sorry, Mom. Like, hopefully you brought your fucking
fault.
Russia coat. All right. Well, this was a fun little show. This was a nice little evening. Coco,
Yes, sir.
you're not getting off the hook. What do you got?
Oh,
We haven't done this in so long.
I
I know.
forgot
So
about
what do you got, honey bunny? You think I was gonna forget? I wasn't gonna forget.
I forgot.
Oh, don't
I
you fucking
my
fucking
internet-
swat waffle.
It's the fuck.
I can. All right, let's do one. I could just. I'll make one up.
We're not taking McCorson's. McCorson's were
No,
not great.
I was just gonna do. I don't know. I want to.
Let me ask you something before. This is gonna be some time to kill. Have you seen the fucking Oreo Cokes and the Coke Oreos?
I have them on my counter,
They're
Wow.
fucking gross.
and they're disgusting, and in my fridge.
Yeah,
They're so gross.
I've seen them, and I will not. I probably won't try them.
My-
I will not try them. What
My
do you
son, like, fucking pitched a fit in the grocery store, flaring arms all over the ground. I had to get them. They were
think?
terrible.
You know,
The cookies taste like lemon.
Mhm.
I don't understand why. It's fucking.
I
Coke.
couldn't drink the soda because it smelled so bad.
The Coke smelled just like an Oreo. And my buddy put it right today. He took a sip of it and he goes, I can taste the crunch of the Oreo. And I was like, you can. Like, you can taste the Oreo cracker cookie. It was wild.
I don't like chocolate, so I don't really eat Oreos.
Movie genres?
No, I was gonna do one with the Oreos, but I fucking hate myself already for it.
Go for it. We
I was
need
gonna
something.
go, huh?
We need something.
I was gonna go with
You
specialty
marry
flavors, but I don't
double
even like Oreos.
No, all right. Let me hold on. Let me
gonna
get
say you
one.
marry double stuff every time.
No, I was gonna do the green, the orange, and the like
No.
coffee flavored middle.
No.
Vanilla double stuff for me. Vanilla cookie.
Well, it
Ooh,
can't be the vanilla.
cookie's nice.
That was a too obvious one.
I don't like chocolate, man.
I think I prefer the generic Oreos better than the regular Oreos as well.
It's the same Oreo. You ever see that thing?
What are you talking about? The
It's just a
generic
dip.
Oreo.
It's just a
They're like
different
Xerox
Oh,
or something.
It's the
Zero.
same cookie.
That's paper.
I know.
Oh,
It's a copy
there we go.
machine.
It's the same cookie. It's just a fucking different.
I think I like the cook on the cookie a little bit better.
All right.
All right, I've got one.
It's a crispier cookie.
We're
All right,
going. We're going into. Since our resident Mary Fuck Kill expert decided to fucking slack tonight.
Dude, papers. Printed papers today.
Yeah, your biggest job is the
No one
MF.
else can see the printed papers.
No one can see you. You can see the printed papers. They're right
I
here.
fucking screen shared a scene from Twister. I screen shared Dustin's All American. We still don't see anything but you waving fucking shit around. I don't know what's on
Yeah,
there.
it's
It
not
could be a-
actually anything.
That's the quizzes from today.
right. That's why he's got a grade. All right.
I've been doing
Mary
it the whole
Fuck
time.
Kill. We're going actors, and you can take this either one of two ways. I'll let you make the interpretation. You can do it by looks, who you'd like to marry, fuck, and kill, or by their body of work. Tom Hanks,
Ooh.
Hugh Jackman, Denzel Washington. Coco, go.
I'm gonna marry Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I gotta.
Okay.
I think I am
Did you,
too.
did you say no? Like, let me
No, you
finish.
have to.
I have to. I mean, he's America's dad.
He's got.
Although you kind of look and something wrong happened with, is it Chet? He named his kid Chet.
Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, okay. It's still a goofy name, and his son is fucking tapped. But he has that other son who's like an all right actor. I'm gonna marry him.
Okay.
And then it was Denzel and Hugh
And
Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Oh, I'm gonna do fuck Denzel. And here's the thing: you can't kill Hugh Jackman because he's Wolverine. So I don't actually have to kill anybody. I get to hang out with all three of them.
You know what's nice is he doesn't have any fucking control anymore, so I can just do that.
I was gonna just close out, leave. The
I know
studio.
that's why I had to bring you in real quick. Snipes, what you going with?
I'm gonna go with the same.
I was going with the same
Tom
too.
Hanks. I love Denzel Washington.
Wow.
We can't
Denzel-
all kill the black guy.
It's tough because
Yeah,
Denzel
Who's
I
killing the
could
black
I
guy?
could marry
Honestly.
Denzel because his movies are phenomenal. But Tom Hanks, dude.
But the only
Castaway,
the difference between Denzel and Hanks, right, is in the beginning of Hanks's career, you get some comedies
Mhm.
where that's where you're missing with Denzel. I can't believe I
Philadelphia was
just picked
funny.
what? Philadelphia. Well, I love that we all like Dustin's back from the fucking abyss. And Dustin, who are you going with?
I'm doing the same as Hayes.
All four of us. We fucking
Yeah.
well, listen, I tell you what,
It's not as easy as you thought.
It's tough to kill Hugh Jackman now.
no, it's not.
I
He's
know.
kind of a myth. He's kind
Yeah.
of a myth.
He's fine. He's good, but like
Yeah.
you get more variety with Tommy Hanks.
Yeah.
Denzel's Denzel.
You know one of my favorite
Tom Hanks did.
Tom
Forrest
Hanks
Gump.
movie is Big.
Big's
Big.
great.
Big is one of my favorite movies ever.
Well, but how about
Big.
Joe versus the volcano? Awful, great B movie.
Mm-hmm.
You've got mail and Sleepless in Seattle. The
You
one
get the rom coms.
Mm-hmm.
You get fucking dramedy. You get actions. You get everything with him.
that thing you
um,
do. He was fantastic.
I gotta tell you. So, Dustin comes back after a few months away. We come back after a few weeks away. We all agree on a marry, fuck, kill.
Mm-hmm.
We might have to retire it.
I think we can cancel everything from here on out. It's been a beautiful 4-year run.
Jesus,
We may never fucking see you again.
Ah,
We
Yeah,
can't see Dustin
Tuesday.
anyway.
Oh, we are going to move nights. It sounds like we're going to move nights
Mhm.
in the winter.
Wednesdays.
Mm.
Wednesdays.
Yeah, but we don't know when. We'll figure it out.
Sundays.
Fuck
Who
that.
knows?
No. Football
Football.
Sundays don't work. Fuck you. That's my good day. All right. Everybody, good luck at Worlds this weekend. If you see me, I'll be wearing my Bring It gear. I play for A&D Plumbing. Would love to meet as many of you as possible. Until then, we'll see you all next week. Go
I guess.
fuck yourself.
see ya.